I work at an unspecified entertainment venue. I mean, it is fairly obvious where I work because I don't stop tweeting about it. We have this big dramatic build-up to the first comedian coming out on stage. There's a bit in the song where all the lights go out and it's really tense and dramatic. I mean, not great for when I want to put some food down on someone's table. It's fine, I'll feel around. I got one hand free. I'll do a little feel. I felt into the customer's drink, but it did mean I could find the table, so I gave them the food and ran. And they're out there somewhere, not knowing that this guy fingered their drink. Honestly, it's amazing some of the things we find, like clothes, umbrellas, a karate belt, tampons, bag of cocaine, a catheter, and so many penis-related items. I mean, I love penis. There's only so much of it you can take. I mean, I did have a lovely pair of little penis earrings, but I sent those 3,000 miles across the earth to a better home. One of my favourite discoveries was probably during the shift. Just before the show started, I was showing people to their seats, and I passed what looked like someone with a lot of brown paper bags on their table. And when I saw James, our manager, James, just gonna throw this out there. I think someone has brought a takeaway. Yeah, they brought in a full-on feast for two Five Guys. I admire their commitment. I admire their bravery. The reason for bringing Five Guys to our venue was that the last time they came to our club, they got food poisoning off of the chips. Now, I'm not an expert, but we sometimes like to have a staff bonding game of hide and seek. When you work there so much, you just have to know every inch of the club inside out, and that is the best way to find out. Last time we played hide and seek, it was a pre-planned event, so me and Heather knew the entire shift. As soon as all the customers are gone and we've tidied up, it's time. I had this realisation, and I had to tell Heather straight away. We have these massive freestanding curtains that block off parts of the room, and the curtains can be packed away into bags.
What were you describing at this point?
God knows. I was probably talking shit to Dan to get him to go away.
Dan, go away, I'm trying to get in a... That's a sneaky run.
He was ready to get into it there.
Yeah.
We realised that Heather was just a bit too big. So it was a good attempt, but I need someone shorter. I ran to get Alice, peeled back this curtain, and there was just this bag laying on the floor, like a body bag. It's like a threat. Oh, look at that empty body bag. It would be a shame if you were to be in there. Dun dun dun. I'd be a terrible murderer. I have no subtlety. My greatest achievement, which I'm still very proud of to this day, was hiding under one of our big bench seats. I realised they were hollow, which meant I could lay underneath, so I'd need someone to shut me in, and once I was in, there's not really any way of getting out. You just have to not pay attention to any of the precarious screws and nails hanging above you, and just hope that someone opens the bench the right way, because if they push it the wrong way, then I'm going to be dragged in some very different directions. If I really want to hide in one of our chest freezers, quite often on a Saturday night, they're quite low of stock, so there's enough room for a human to lay in. Like, I suppose I could pre-prep it with some blankets, I could take a coat, I could take some hand warmers. It'd be quite cosy, really. Getting cosy with the onion rings. A nice little winter den. And I'm sure we could fit more than one person in it. We could have two, maybe three, maybe not three. We'll go with two. A bit nice and romantic. In the game though, my hiding spot of choice was on one of our windowsills. We have a wall full of windows that are hidden by blackout curtains. The windows are very thin, so you can't sit. You have to literally stand and press your face against the windows. What I found out was that the other 4 or 5 windowsills were also filled with members of staff doing the exact same thing. So if anyone walking on the street below, if they looked up to the first floor, they would have seen just people. But one hiding spot suggested by Chloe was that she wanted to skin Shirley and wear her skin. Horrifying on many levels. Who is Shirley, you might ask? Who is she? Long story short, we have quite a few regular haunts. We have the ghost, who's quite literally a regular haunt. The ghost's hobby is pinching bums. And I can confirm I've had my bum touched by the ghost. If there's anything that's going to confirm the existence of ghosts, then it's that. We also have Shirley. Shirley is a wonderful member of the team. She's very bubbly. She's very helpful. She's always smiling. She's always having a good time. Except she's been on a bit of a downward spiral at the moment. We just really need to help her. She's not having the best of times. She's feeling a bit deflated, I think. She's really trying to, keep her spirits high. You alright, Shirley? Same. What happened to you, hun? In a week, she just got really fat and got really deflated, and it really hurts me. It really does. Really, I'm just glad that she doesn't have any holes, because I'd feel really weird about this otherwise. But she's just very wholesome. Wholesome except for the fact that she's got a hole somewhere that's doing this to her. Oh, I think I found the hole. Nope, that's just her boob peeling away. Why do I get paid to look after this? I mean, I don't get paid to look after this. This is like an added bonus. Now, where is your hole?